What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm Brandon. This is Extreme Daily Drivers. I got a good one for you today, guys. It's going to be kind of like an arts and craftsy type of video. We're going to do like a van life thing to the old Jeep Commander, and the reason that we're doing this is I mentioned this a couple videos back, but I've had an issue with my little moonroof screen. Let me show you what I mean. So as you guys know, in the back of the Jeep Commander, we got these kind of sun shades, and this is how it's supposed to look. You can see here on the driver's side, that screen pulled over there to block the sun coming through. But here's what it looks like on the passenger side. All droopy and saggy, and yeah, this thing needs to be fixed. So you guys know me, normally I would just go to the junkyard, pull one of these things down and buy it for like 12 bucks and then reinstall it in here. But instead of doing that, I thought we'd do something cool. So that's where kind of all this stuff comes into play. I got myself a roll of this Reflectix. We got some cardboard, I got Velcro, I got spray adhesive, and I got some really cool fabric inside. We are gonna make a template, cover it with fabric, and install it instead of using that lame shade. So let me go ahead and grab a knife. What do I got in here? Yeah, one of these guys. I'm gonna cut that old shade down and then start making a template with this cardboard. So I started to cut it and it actually unraveled. The glue had given up and I was able to just pull the whole thing down. And I can't tell you, dude, how much heat comes in here. So I'm excited about today's video because it's gonna block a lot of this heat. So I now have a piece of cardboard, some scissors, and a marker. Let me get to tracing and come up with a template. Once I do that, I should be able to just duplicate it on that side. So I'm cutting up the cardboard template, and the way I did it was I used a screen and came up with that. I have it labeled as P for passenger because the other side is D for driver. That'll work. Flip-flopped. This took a lot of kind of trial and error to get it to fit. Let me show you what it looks like installed. So here's the template installed. You want a super tight fit because anything that's too small, light is going to show around it. Now I'll trace my outline onto the Reflectix, cut that, and then trace this onto the fabric, cut that, and then glue it all together. So check it out. This is the fabric that I got. I got this from Etsy, and it was really inexpensive. I think this piece was like $20 shipped, and it's like a yard worth of material. It's kind of neat, like mountain topograph kind of looking things, and it's a cool like green. I think it's gonna look really cool inside the Jeep. And I don't think I'm going to stop with the little sun visor covers that we're making today. I think I'm going to cover some other stuff with this, maybe in different videos. But I really like this stuff. It seems like good quality material. We're going to see how it holds up on the little sun visors. All right, guys, we're making killer progress here. This part is glued. I kind of should have showed you the cutout piece separate from the installation, but my mistake. I got too excited. So the way that I'm doing this, and I think this is the best way to do it, is you spray the glue on the reflective piece, fold back the fabric, spray the fabric, and then put it on there. So essentially I've kind of half this done. And then you just get the wrinkles out with your hands. And it's working great. So just got to do this bottom half, and then we get to install it. All right, man, I think we got it. I think we got it. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And I didn't stop here. Also did the back quarter windows. Check it out. This one here too. It's probably a better angle. This is what it looks like outside of the vehicle. It turned out really good, but that was a ton of work. Took me way long than it should have. Check out all of my junk pieces here that I made attempts on, and they just were too small, just weren't good enough. As you guys know, I end pretty much every video saying, if I can do this, you can do this. This is definitely one of those videos that if I can do this, someone who stinks at arts and crafts and all this kind of stuff, if I can do this, you guys can definitely do it. Let me know down in the comments if you guys think this is worth the time and energy. It really barely costs anything at all. I think this probably would have cost $30 to do. And I do think this is way better than the little screens that came from the factory. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if it's worth doing. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Later.